Yeah, it's got venom. It's got venom in the balls.
Oh, hey. That has the same energy as that one clip from Spiders where Miles just goes. Hey. To fix this, it's on my monitors. Don't mind this. Don't mind this, okay? Look, it's not like I just came back from an adventure or something. Like, what did y'all think I just came back from? Lordran from Dark Souls? Like, I just slayed the gaping dragon with this freaking thing? The freaking thing you thought. I don't know what to say, man. Like, I really had no idea how to start this video because this is actually the second time I'm actually trying to record this. I was trying to compile everything down as much as I could, but even then, I still record like up to an hour of footage.
Jesus Christ!
And almost every little thing just contains something I just want to bring because there's just like I just want to say thank you all for like first like seriously thank you all for the past, like, during that whole presumed 14-day, but was really a 10-day streak of videos along with some shorts. Like, to be fair, maybe, like, the shorts could have been a thing. Like, okay, I did make it to 14 days, but it was through, like, the shorts. But I didn't want to count that because like most of the shorts are mainly from the videos themselves, other than like a couple like the local 58 one where I just have Gagus's theme from Earthbound in the background as I'm looking up and staring up at the moon like. And I really do mean it because with the 3 videos I already had like edited and uploaded that were straight from last year to the rest, including like from the Digital Circus reaction to Astrobot episode 3. It's funny because I made the whole editing update like, hey, I want to pull back edits because given how my life is currently, like it's just probably better like, hey, I just kind of do this. But like when I was editing Astrobot episode 3, it was like I want to match the rest of the video like this. And yeah, I kind of get into that perfectionism quite a bit when it comes to editing. But a lot of the times it's just like, oh, I want to do this, and like it's kind of fun. But then I realize how much time it really takes, especially because of how bad my focus is sometimes. Like it is bad. Because I could be editing something, and when I think of like, oh, I can get this real quick, I'll record this meme or this little thing I can use for the video. And the next thing I know, I watched an entire 30-minute dead me video randomly. You see, that's why. And that's on top of everything else going on. Like when I recorded that editing update, it was around a time when like things like from where I currently work at was getting pretty crazy to the point where I couldn't do anything but like get up. I gotta get ready for work, this and that. It still calmed down from there, but I still feel like I needed to upload that anyway and post it because honestly, it's kind of needed because I'm saying this in the video right now. You only got one life, man. And I need to constantly remind myself of that I only got one life. And I need to make the most of the time that I do have, but that I need to not like keep that in my head where like, oh, anything I don't do is like wasteful or something like that. It's gotta be a balance of different things. Like when I recorded the rest of the videos for the streak, it was back in January when I did the Digital Circus reaction, the first video recorded for the streak. The streak I've been playing on since last year with games like Alisa. During my analog horror thing in August, I recorded an entire thing of like playthrough of Lethal Omen, and I recorded like all of Alisa. But I feel like at the time, because of how my commentary is, or probably because of how I am in general, I just felt like I don't think this would be that good. But I am saving the footage for a whole other thing. Then there was my original Astrobot recordings that when I was filming them back to back, I was just like putting like so much. I was like, oh my gosh, I love Astrobot as I'm playing this for the first time. And then but because I recorded so much and I haven't edited, and given how my editing style was at the time, at least the way I wanted to edit, I felt like I was doing too much. Same thing was when I originally recorded those Persona 3 Reload episodes. Even before that, when I was recording Spider-Man 2. Because for some reason, those first 3 recordings I recorded on that same day when I got my copy. Or, yeah, actually, no, what was it, like a week? No, I think it was like a week or so. I can't remember because it's been over a year. But I recorded all of that in just one day. And I separated them between different weeks. Like, I would have never gunned it out at that point, my entire playthrough, if it wasn't just accidentally deleted, because I recorded all that in 4K resolution. I get pretty overwhelmed along with everything else, sometimes too easily. But then randomly someone found my editing update video and even commented right here. Yes, it is wise to scale back on doing edits that take a lot from your time and manpower. Work smarter, not harder. Deliver good how people may prefer them these days. Then later down the line, if growth demands it, you can start doing more updates to the ending and find a nice vibe that fits you. This is fair. Consider also learning what type of thumbnails better for your content, so other branding that seems effective with less work. And I responded right here. I couldn't have said it any better myself. This is exactly how I want to approach being a creator going forward, at least for now. For how small I am and how my life is, I want to present myself as someone trying to experience as much as I can in life, mostly with games, and make some decent videos out of them at least, just by being me. Even just discussions of things I happen to see outside of gaming if I can. There are more things I would love to do here, but that's something I can do down the line. I'm always learning. That's something I really gotta do going forward in general, because there's so much I really want to do here on YouTube, and the fact that y'all shown so much support in the past like videos in the span, I went from 414 to 450 in the span of a few weeks at most. As small as that is, it means a lot for someone that hasn't uploaded in I never really uploaded much content, if not any content at all, last year. That really means a lot, because I've been meaning to catch up. So that's why I was still trying to do that streak. I just wanted to come back with at least some stuff. Because I've been meaning to make a video like this for a hot minute, since October, but it just didn't feel right. Like coming back, explain myself like a Corey Kenshin return video, and just continue on to like same size cycle again. No, I wanted to come back with actual videos, at least videos that have the potential of what I could do on here. Because I made that video last year and I still stand by this. I want to continue doing this because YouTube, making videos like this, is a passion of mine. Of who I want to be, what I want to do. And I still stand by that. I want to make this a thing, but I want to work up to that. I want to earn y'all's subscriptions, earn y'all's likes. Actually work towards that by just being me. And sometimes I really don't need to be doing much. In my original recording, I brought up Queso and my good old friend. I'm gonna plug you right here, buddy.
How is it going, everyone?
And I'll say her myself, Liz XP, especially Liz. Queso is the biggest, no pun intended, example of literally just a dude that is the most let's play possible, but people literally watch him with a webcam that I'm pretty sure is a similar webcam like mine, given the little grain stuff in the background with how it looks. People watch him because of him. Dreamality is someone I've been watching for years, but I've seen him go from making reviews, I cannot pull them up because he's got them unlisted, to live streaming for so long and back to YouTube and him growing from there. Like, he was playing like Uncharted, RE4, but then he started playing games like Subnautica and then Portal. And ever since then, like, it just kind of went from there, like from Hollow Knight, Nine Souls, right now with like the Batman Arkham trilogy. He's on Arkham Knight right now. And Liz especially, I gotta bring a shout out to her because she's just, she's like Gab Smolders, but like at a much smaller scale, because she just records and there's like little to like no edits. And she recently I wouldn't say blew up, but like on her scale, blew up just by playing Skyrim. Because when you think about the YouTube algorithm, there's no reason to just understand. Like, there are some things that YouTube themselves like give you tips. Tags don't really matter all that much anymore these days. Like, you just better go with like, a good title, like, fill your description quite a bit. Sometimes that will help. That kind of stuff. But really, at the end of the day, it's always depending on who finds you at some points in time. Sometimes when you post a video, it will go from that to like sometimes even years down the line, because it will be depending on the people that are just looking back and seeing who's playing this game or whatnot, no matter if it's new or old. I'm saying all this because last year when I made that video of like this goal I had, which showed like this shelf over here, like, which has gotten way bigger, because this is just the physical games that I own that I haven't played or / beaten yet. And that's not counting my digital library. And that's on top of games I want to replay, because the title says it itself. You only got one life, man. I want to do and experience stuff as much as I can before I die. And this isn't like a random like thing like going to blow up on y'all like I got some sort of illness I have some sort of time limit on or something. Like, no. That's why I showed that clip of me and my family going out for stuff like, was just us hanging out because of stuff related to my birthday. And I wanted to record it because you only got one life. Like, I hate to repeat this, but you really do not know how long you have. I could literally go to work and someone could come up and rob me, and someone can go, because I work at a gas station for crying out loud. I hate to laugh at that, but it's true. You really don't know how long you have. That's why I also mentioned, like, I've been getting into shows like Gravity Falls, been getting back into that. Steven Universe. I've been starting to watch a regular show again, Futurama. Adventure Time, the Owl House. Oh my god, the Owl House is peak. I know the story behind that series of how it got cut short because season 3 was not good, was supposed to be its last season, but I heard it still got a good ending. Okay, I'm still mad about that because I'm watching it. It's so good so far. I want to do more than just gaming stuff on here. I want to talk about these different things. Like, look, I made that Until Dawn video last year. I gotta talk about the movie like after that point. Okay, I gotta make a video about that when it comes out. Like, I want to make the discussions relating to Steven Universe or what's going on with like someone with wrestling or something. Like, yeah, the algorithm may not like that or something, but honestly, I just want to make stuff of what I'm currently experiencing or make stuff relating to that. And because you really have no idea like how long you got. And for right now, I just want to just be on here and be me as consistently as possible. Even if it's some just simple as this. And I really appreciate the people that went to the Harley Quinn video recently. Even one like really saying like, hey, do you like the way I talk? And I'm like, that really means a lot because I try to be more coordinated with how I speak because I could go off topic sometimes. And if I want to replay a game, I want to record it and re-experience it with y'all. Resident Evil. And there's no shortage of games that I can play. Like, you'd be surprised how many games I have never played. Like, I've only played through Final Fantasy 1 and 7 Remake, which is part 1 of the whole remake trilogy they're doing with 7's universe. Never played 6. I got 16, never played that, have not played 15, not played 9, and that's not kind of like all the new stuff coming out that's pretty exciting, like Doom the Dark Ages. Like, I have not been the biggest Doom fan. I've only played through the very first one. I want to play through the new stuff, but here comes Dark Ages, where it is literally set in medieval looking times. You can fly a dragon and you can actually full on say, and there's the new Metal Gear Solid 3 remake where like I have only played through just a bit, just a small bit. Like, I'm pretty sure like it's just that small bit of the original through the HD collection, but I've never beaten it. And I want to go through the remake the way it's apparently the same game from the ground up, build different like in Metal Gear Solid 5, and I want to experience that for myself because it's apparently like the same voice actors, everything, so it's pretty much the same exact game. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. I love Bleach, okay? This was my anime in high school, all right? So I got a list of this stuff. Like, I ain't stopping. There's Marvel Rivals that just came out. I still want to do videos on that. My Side, again, that game, I've heard that game is wild, okay? And I'm going in as blind as I can possible with that. Mouthwashing, I heard that one's really good. Directive 8020 by the guys that made Until Dawn and Dark Pictures, which, by the way, I have not played through The Quarry or The Devil in Me, so I want to do playthroughs of that. But Directive 8020 is literally looking like Among Us, but survival horror. I'm all here for it. Expedition 33 looking freaking cool for only like $50? Metaphor ReFantasio. And like I said, there's games like I have never played the original Halo games, but I want to play through them one day. I want to play through the Fallout games. I want to play through some older Spider-Man games like Ultimate Spider-Man or Web of Shadows. There's even this one game I support on Kickstarter called Flesh Made Fear. I have never supported a Kickstarter before this. Every time I get updates, I am just getting more and more giddy about it. There's so many games, man. And that's not talking about all the different things I want to do on here. Like, again, the discussion stuff. Also, like, maybe even going to video essay territory, because I used to love doing video essay related stuff back in school when like those were really popping off, like with guys like Super Eye Patch Wolf. Used to watch him all the time, and because I loved watching them, and I was like in class where like I had to do like mandatory essays on my mandatory Chromebook, I'll be like making some of them, some stuff related to them myself. I am sad I never made them back then. There's also the game series stuff I used to do. Because if you look at the most popular videos on my channel, okay, for anyone's new, I'm gonna give some context. I have this weird fascination with where I'm recording a game, but I'm trying to move the characters and also like edit the game down into like splitting them up like they're a TV series. But if they're short enough, edit them like a movie. Pretty much the simplest way at this point possible, depending on the game. Like for example, with Call of Duty, a Modern Warfare series, I would literally just be like the most edits you would see would be like, oh, previously, or maybe a mission or two, or like switched around a little bit to make the story like maybe flow a little bit better or something like it did in Modern Warfare 2, which is season 2. And the way it would work in game wouldn't be just like, oh, just normal gameplay. No, like, because that is actually the hardest part. It's moving the character the way they should be, at least like the way they should be reacting in the game, but still moving the camera, trying to be cinematic, again, having it make sense for like where the character should be looking, especially if it's, you know, since it's like a first-person shooter game. And I'm not gonna lie, I was on that perfectionism still, even back then, where some stuff I was like, oh, that perfect little moment, I want to recapture that, and that never came. It's weird, maybe confusing, I know, but like it's a weird fascination I've always had, because I've never seen anyone ever try stuff like this on YouTube. But I made an entire separate channel for this eventually, if I ever get to them, because it's an interesting idea. And maybe going forward, if I could, I could maybe use like, you know, free camera stuff. So like on games, like I record like on PC and control the camera, try to get cinematic parts and try to work them together or something. But for now, it's just like, I'll just get actual gameplay stuff. And like I said, just try to tell the game itself in the best way possible, because not to remind people like, okay, this is someone playing the game. You're actually watching the game itself, especially for one that has, you know, quite a bit of dialogue, because let's be real, Call of Duty has, and you're seeing all the stuff happen in quick fashion. I might be weird for this, okay, but there's a lot of games I feel like that could really work with that mold. Even like some older games too, if you really like pace them right. And you see that box over there? That is where all the games that I would eventually do in game series form are in. And there's a bunch of them. Yep, they are all in here. I have Call of Duty back in here because those original videos were not, they do not look the best. Last of Us. I specifically bought a pre-owned copy of this because so Sony ain't getting my money. Spider-Man, this will be freaking good for first season, I'm telling you. Peak fiction. I want to eventually work up to that point where I can do all this, but I really don't know if I can, to be honest. But I'm gonna try at some point, maybe. But for now, I just want to experience as much as I can, like I said, before I die, and record my experiences and have a good time with y'all at least, and maybe eventually update the videos and make this a thing. Because like I said, I'm still gonna try to make this a thing, because I'm passionate about this stuff. I love doing this stuff. And sometimes with how life is, because I have my stuff of family, I have my work, I'm getting more and more new responsibilities. Like it feels like every month at this point. It's stuff I really gotta think about if I am potentially not going to make this a thing, because that's always a possibility. It's a massive gamble, and I don't want to put everything on the line unless I know, hey, I can actually like make this a career eventually. If I can. I'm not expecting it. I would literally start crying if I could actually do it, but I want to work, like I said, if I'm going to one day, I want to work up to that. Work up to 1,000 subs, 5,000, 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe 100K. I'm not even expecting that. Or a realm of possibility from someone from here in West Virginia, 1 million. I'm not expecting that. But if that somehow happens, I'm willing to do it. I at least want to try. By just, for now, just being me and record all the experiences I can and experience everything I can before I die. That's really it. There's a reason why Cory Kenshin is my big inspiration here on YouTube, because, like, again, there's a reason why I pulled up Dream, Liz, and Queso. If they can do it, even like where they're at, like, again, simple stuff, you can do it too. And I know I can do it. You just gotta you'll find your audience eventually. I even got Cory's new manga, Monsters We Make. And for me as a samurai that's been here for almost a decade at this point, since like the end of 2016, seeing this right here means the world to me. I want to make a similar positive impact on the world, at least. Because honestly, at this rate, this world needs it more than ever. And I at least want to try to make the most of it with what I have and what I can do. That's really it. Now, going forward, I am going to finish up Astrobot. It's going to happen. I might make one video probably where it's just like this really long one where I just end up beating the game, but I don't know which part or episode that'll be. Like, not to try to rush through it, but like I do want to beat some games this year at least. I'll be real with y'all, and I do want to get started on this eventually. But if there's one game in particular, I at least want to make my Skyrim on the channel. It's a game I've been getting more and more interested in as time passed. Because ever since that one clip from the Act Man, from that one video of his, yeah. And being consistent should be an easy thing of me to do, especially with this, because I'm on the autistic spectrum. That was not how I wanted to reveal that, because it's a sensitive thing, especially nowadays. It's something I'm not really proud of, to be honest. I mean, there are some positive stuff. I feel like that's kind of really defined, like, okay, the kind of person I really am. But I feel like at least like one or two things where I can actually feel them almost every day, where it just kind of holds me back. But it's something I've been born with. And even going forward, I don't want this to define who I am. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people where it's like this quirky thing to like even like put in your bio or something. I'm like, dude, like show like more of like who you are, like what your interests are, instead of just define like what's something you're diagnosed with. And no matter who I am, no matter what I am, I want to experience as much as I can. And if there's one game I want to experience the most before I die, it's gotta be Baldur's Gate 3, dude. I already got a character idea out here already. My sister's been getting me the D&D. I don't expect anything to come for this video. It's just me rambling. I mean, come on. The fact that I just announced I've been diagnosed like on the autistic spectrum. I mean, technically it was Asperger's back then, but now it's part of the spectrum, and you can't really argue against that. I don't expect anyone to come into this like this, but I hope y'all. But thank y'all for watching. If you reached this point, and if you found me through this, hey, like I hope you enjoy the journey, and I hope we can all go on this together. I really am going to try to make the most of what I have, because I've been privileged for most of my life, especially where I live at. And again, I just want to live the most that I can. Next time, we're going to Baldur's Gate. Dude, Corey just uploaded